What's up, hunters? This is my very first collaboration with none other than Roblox Rise of the Dead legend, the Choppy Gamer. Do you have anything to say?
I didn't think of I don't know. I guess I'm surprised that you called me a legend, but thanks.
Oh, all right. Anyways, anyways, um, part two will be on Choppy's channel since this is a collaboration.
If I can edit it in time.
All right, and so this is about Tom Greyman. Sorry, Tom Greyman. The In this part, we will cover who is Tom Greyman, the origins of Tom Greyman, and what Tom Greyman could be responsible for. So
Hmm.
let's start with your theories for the origin of Tom Greyman.
I don't really have much of a good idea on it because there's really not much to go on. I've
Yeah,
seen like a couple ideas where they said Tom Greenman is the creator of the universe and he's always been there.
yeah, maybe he's Kronos in disguise. Um, I'll get to that later. Why he could be Kronos. So anyways, for my theory, hmm, yeah, I I didn't reveal this on my YouTube channel yet, but Biox could have worked with the cult, and the cult might have created, and the cult gave the virus to Biox because they couldn't handle it, and the cult might have done some kind of ritual, and the cult symbol might be something to repel Tom Greyman, and they put it on coffins, and the Necron mask powers the symbol, but if it's removed, I'm not sure what Tom Greyman could do if the Necron mask is removed, which we spoilers we do it in Vindicative the I'm not sure if I pronounced it
Vindicative
right.
Cutter.
Yes, and part I'm pretty sure it's part two. So mm, yeah, that's pretty much all my theories for the origin of Tom Greyman.
It's an interesting take on it with the cult part.
Yes, I have a feeling the cult could be inspired off of the religious group from Resident Evil 4. I forget its name.
Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
Hmm. I've actually, oh, I think the cults might be more inspired from Unturned, but I don't really know. No real proof there. My real The thing is, like, Tom Greenman's really special, mainly because he's not directly connected to anything. Everything else you kind of mentioned is kind of has its own separate story. Like BioX has all the unethical testing, the cultists have their own little worshipping, but Tom Greenman's largely unknown, and most of the things about him are just blank.
Yeah. So time for who could Tom Greyman be? So a while ago in Roblox Rise of the Dead, um, had I experienced the glitch where probably because I was wearing too many clothing in Roblox Rise of the Dead, and I looked like Tom Greyman, and a guy was making jokes that I was grayer than the
Yeah.
sidewalk, which I found them funny, and so maybe Roblox Rise of the Dead is actually a simulation where not sure why, but not sure what we did, but it's where bad people go, and it's designed to be like a jail for bad people, with all those zombies and stuff, which makes it a not very happy place. And Tom
Hmm.
Greyman could be a bug in the system. Uh, what do you think about that?
Um, Good question or good point, I guess.
Now, for my other theory is that he's like some kind of failed Biox creation that that his brain doesn't really work properly and he just stands there. And according to the wiki, if you mention his name, he will get in a very agitated state and kill you, and your doom will be inevitable if you mention his name. Maybe when the bunny man mentions when you ask him why do the zombies ignore me when I wear the bunny mask, he says they are confused, almost as if their controller's weakened. So maybe um the cultists and the bunny man, maybe Biox too, referred to Tom Greyman as the controller. So maybe Tom Greyman controls at least some of the zombies in Wrightondale.
Good point. Yeah. I think more of the Necron mask was directly connected to the zombies and the cultists, because when you put it on, it starts to change the zombies. And the Bunny Man is clearly immune to any zombie attack.
All right,
I don't know where I'm going with this exactly, but
I didn't know the bunny man was immune, but I'm pretty sure he suffers from some kind of mental issue.
oh yeah, I forgot. The Bunny Man in the secret mission, or like the event mission for Easter, he reveals that he was a part of the cultists after some big explosion happened and he left them.
Oh, I thought the cultists left him behind.
They did.
Oh, all right,
Well,
and
yeah, they left him behind and he left to go on his own.
yeah, and a bunny saved his life. And I have a feeling the bunny man is inspired off of the urban legend called the Bunny Man, where there's pretty sure he's in America, where a guy escaped from a mental hospital and he killed bunnies and made a bunny costume out of bunny skin, and he hangs up bunny corpses and kills people. He could be inspired off of that urban legend.
Hmm.
But let's not go too off topic. This is about Tom Greyman. So, for the final theory in this part, it should be about what Tom Greyman is responsible for. He could have something to do with the major disaster in Sector F, because if you go in there, you notice that the place is destroyed. At that bed, where if you look at that strange thing, it'd say, "Can't imagine what this thing was used for." Maybe it was on that operating table, and they did
Oh
something
yeah.
wrong, and he broke out. Something really powerful was on that operating table.
Okay. Oh yeah, that reminded me of something. Okay, to begin with, I was in the Rise of the Dead server for Discord. When T5 was still active, he released a little text or like send a message, and there's like 6 points on it. Like, well, one of them was censored, and he said if he revealed it, it would be a major spoiler. The other 5 points are like military biotics, Tom Greyman, Necron, and one other thing.
Hmm.
So with the breach in Sector F, that might have been caused by Tom Greyman because T also confirmed that no one was sabotaged Sector F, but something was let out, as seen in Sector F itself.
Interesting. Oh yeah, Tom Greyman could have been the one that constructed Zomborg, because if you look at the table in the Zomborg boss fight arena,
That's
at a certain part, it would say, looks like someone was constructing Zomborg or upgrading a zombie, something like that. And then
I
it's
think that can be kind of disproven, mainly because the surrounding barricades of Zomborg's boss room are the same crest or what? They're the same metal barricades in the bandit camp, and the rugged, jagged, crude little building style that it has kind of is reminiscent of the bandits themselves. So it's probably made by the bandits because they have a direct connection to the infectors.
mm, uh, yeah, they even managed to capture an infector. I have a feeling that Sark could be a Biox creation, because how else would he know that we managed to get into the camp unless Patrick told them? But didn't notice Patrick having a walkie-talkie on him,
Yeah.
and maybe he can't see through masks. Maybe that's why he wore a mask, because Sark can't won't know if he wears a mask.
Hmm.
But why would the bandits need to tell him that an infector took out his, I think it was his beta team or something. And I forgot to mention this for who is Tom Greyman. There's a small chance that he's actually trying to help us, and he could be a Rise of the Dead's version of Patient Zero from the old Roblox game Apocalypse Rising, and which means he was the first one infected. There's a theory that Patient Zero is actually trying to help us. I'm not gonna get too off topic,
Hmm.
and when he's watching us, he could be activating a superpower that we don't realize. He could be a separate part of ourselves.
Here, I found it. The thing that T5 sent.
Oh, all right,
Tom Greyman, military. Something about Patrick as well. Sector F, the redacted, Wrightingdale, and BioX.
all right,
I saved it.
and and there's no way he's in our head, because in the preschool he's probably the one that boarded up the stall, and
He's everywhere. He's just kind of there.
yeah, he could be our bad side, watching us when to take over, and he somehow goes into us and takes us over, and we become a bad thing. So
Hmm.
and I'm pretty sure last time I looked at Kronos's profile, he looked like Tom Greyman, so Kronos could be Tom Greyman. Let's see if I can look at his profile picture. Give me a moment.
He did change it, but yeah, you are right. He was acting as Tom Greyman for a bit.
Oh, alright. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we've covered enough for this part. Do you have anything else to add in?
Not really. Everything else I have is kind of different, set off in different areas. Not directly related to Tom.
Alright, we should end part 1, and I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to mention, for the fan film contest, so far mine is out, but Choppy, he's still working on his. You should check, his out. He already, released a sneak peek. You can decide who you want to vote for when both of those are out, and if we both manage to get into the competition. Anyways,
Yeah.
part 2 will be on Choppy's channel. Link in the description to his channel. You should subscribe to my channel and his channel. Anyways, hunters, peace out.
Bye.